Hello everyone, hello and welcome back to Wurm Unlimited Let's Learn Together series, where we are taking a look and I'm showing you how to play this game. And a little disclaimer before we start, this series is not meant to be the only way you must do exactly what I'm doing. I'm just showing you what you can do and just how pretty much I play. That's why it's named Let's Learn Together, because I'm playing and we are learning stuff. So last episode I showed you just basic information about the GUI. I hope you already just looked at what is in the game, just pressed all the buttons and restarted your game numerous times because you somehow got killed or just messed around too much and it was just horrible. You, for example, started killing these spirits or something like that. So it's all fine, it's all in the way of learning. And today we are actually going to start playing. So you will notice there is a guide which you can go for and just talk to him. You don't need to do it, you can do it, and I actually was thinking about should I do it or not, but I decided to let's just do it because you will be doing it and you will not have an idea, for example, how to do the first quest, because I did not cover it because I did something else. So let's walk up to him, and to talk to NPCs it's not by double click him. You can just by double click you will select him and examine him, but what you want is to talk to him, and to talk, again, nothing in here, you need to right click him and click on receive instructions. So here he is going to tell you what you need to do. Welcome to these lands, we are at war. I have little time and you have a lot to learn in order to survive. That's indeed true. Please press F2 to check your skills. There we go, we talked about the skills in the first episode, and F3 to look at your inventory, which is here. Also press C in order to see your character window, which we already also did. So I have done that now, and click. Next one. Okay, click the hatchet in your inventory window. Okay, I will click it. Notice how it becomes selected. So there are two actually types of interaction. There is a select, which is just one, just click once, and let's just do yes, I did it. And okay, he's not going to tell it about it because he is stupid. And there is a second, which is activation. So to activate the stuff, you double click it. So, and you can see it down here, it says activated hatchet birchwood. So put the shield in the shield slot. Okay, how to put a shield in the shield slot? You want to just drag it, well, select it and drag and drop it into the shield slot. For some reason it doesn't work all the times, so what you can do if this will happen to you, you can right click the shield and select unequip, and then you can carry it and put it there again. As you can see, now it works, and if I will look down, yes, you can actually see your foot and your hands and stuff, so cool. Okay, that worked. Make sure you wield your sword. I have my sword also wielded. Next please, cutting wood. Alright, so let's close all the windows, we don't need them just yet. You must learn how to gather resources. Select your hatchet in your inventory by double clicking it. So actually it should be not select your hatchet but activate your hatchet by double clicking it. So double click, I have activated, and go find a tree outside this village. Right click the tree and cut it down. I will do this, yes, of course, I accept the mission. So you can't cut tree in the village, so you need to go out. So let's just walk outside. The gates, if they are opened and unlocked, they will open on themselves, so you don't need to click it or do anything. And let's find a tree. This tree looks fine, but it's near the road and I kind of like the stuff in the road, so let's go off the path in here. So we have a tree here. So, to cut a tree, you don't right-click the tree or just press some button to cut it. You need, it's done in the interaction window, so you want to click the tree and then click on cut down. Of course, you need to have your hatchet activated. If you will not have it activated, so for example I will activate steel, flint and steel, you will not have an option to cut it down. So you just need to keep cutting it down until it will fall. You can find out how much more you need to cut down by examining the tree. So if you will press the examine, or you will double click the tile, and by the way, the tiles is pretty much all what is on the ground. So the game is 3D but 2D in base, so you don't really click on the tree. Like, see, I can't do anything with the tree. I'm clicking it like mad and nothing's happening. But I can double click the tile, and in the event window you see an old birch tree, damage 69. So now if I will cut it, it will fall down. Don't worry, it has no effect on you if it will fall on your head, so you don't need to run away from it. And the damage value, when it reaches 100, the stuff will be broken. So in our case, the tree fell down. Okay, so now I've cut down the tree. What I actually need to do with it, so if you don't remember what you need to do, you can just press enter, and in the chat you can type /mission, press enter, and you will get this information what actually you need to do. Also, you can press the mission on top of here or press F7. So we need to gather resources, so we need to cut it down and then chop it, because, well, you really can't carry this big tree. If you will try to take it, you are carrying too much to pick up the felled tree. I would really like to see you carrying full tree in your pockets. So to chop it down, again, it's simple as always. You want to select it and click on chop up. There we go, and you will get a log. Another way to chop down or cut down is by right clicking it and selecting it from the drop down menu. It's up to you what's more friendly for you. I will probably use sometimes this, or sometimes totally something different. So let's try it once again. There we go. So we chopped down the tree. So let's just take one log. Oh, we got a exclamation mark. So if I click it, so heavy. So now you can see that if I will open up the character window, my total weight is 43, which is above 40, which means I'm slowed down to 75%, and you can also see it in here. Also, what I like to do is in the top left, where is your stamina, water, food. What I like to do is activate all those toggles, because I like it. So name, FPS, SB, which stands for sleep bonus, and speed. So now, if I will drop the log on the ground, yeah, you will get a theft warning because people can steal. So now, my weight is 19, so I'm moving at 100% of speed. So if I move, you can see I'm moving at 17.3 kilometers per hour, or 17 if you are going up the hill, so pretty much 17. If I will, however, take the log, so take it, now you can see I'm moving only around 13 kilometers per hour, which is 75%. Okay, so he wanted me to get the tree, and I'm going to him, right click him, receive instructions. Now we need to make kindling. So to make a kindling, use an axe, saw or a knife and right click a log. Okay, and the kindling, what kindling is, it's the basic of the campfires. So we can do it in here. Just be careful to not burn them. Well, you can't, but let's just pretend. And to make a kindling, as he said, let's see it again. In order to make a kindling, use an axe, saw, or a knife, and right-click a log. So use. Let's use a saw. So let's we need to activate it by double-clicking. Right-click the log, and we can select Create Kindlings Kindling. So you will have a percentage chance to success, so you will not always success. For example, like now, you almost made it, but the kindling is useless. So you need to really keep on doing it like this until you will do it. There we go. You should go to see if there are more instructions for you. Okay, I've made a kindling. What else you want from me? Lightning a fire. Now, use the flint and steel on the kindling in order to light it. So, again, use the steel and flint, right-click the kindling, create furnaces campfire. Again, 50% chance of success. We will succeed on the first try. Yes, we did. Awesome. So we have made a campfire. What else? In order to keep well fed, you may of course kill animals or farm crops. Killing animals, it's a little bit harder than you would realize, because the animals can attack back. And I got a PM from Mr. Grand. Oi! Yeah, these are just NPCs, so you can ignore them if you are playing alone. So yeah, I'm playing alone, so don't worry. The easiest way to find food is, however, to look on grass tiles for it. Go out and forage. Okay, I accept. So we can just leave the campfire in here, and again, to forage you need to go outside, and let's just drop the log. Oh, we can't drop the log inside the village because it would be illegal. So let's just drop it in here so we can move freely. There we go. So the foraging, how it works? There are two different ways. There is forage and botanize. Okay, so let's start with foraging. If you don't know what something is, what you can do is press H on your keyboard and it will give you a wiki search. So now I can search for forage. Press enter and you will get this little, kinda extensive information about what foraging is. Foraging is the skill used when searching a tile for vegetables, berries and resources. Okay. What is botanize? Because you can also botanize. The botanizing is pretty much the same, but it's used for searching for herbs, seeds. So if you want food, you want to go nature and forage. And you will get information. This area looks big and clean. You should find a new spot. Okay, let's go, for example, in here, like here. Nature, forage. Again, picked clean, so someone was picking stuff in here. Oh, you start to forage in the area. You found ivy seedling. Awesome. So, again, ivy seedling. What it can be used for? Right-click it, find on Wurmpedia. Used in the creation of ivy trellis. Whatever it is, if you want to search for ivy trellis, you can ivy trellis into wiki search and you will get an information of what it is. So a trellis created out by ivy sapling, it's a decorative item, cannot be harvested, and so on and so forth. You can only forage once on those specific tile, so we can go here and forage here near the tree. Let's see what we will get. We've got an onion. Oh, we can start farming, which is awesome. What else we will get here? Oh, another ivy seedling. Oh, great. And let's do the last foraging. And another ivy seedling. Okay, so let's go back. Or we don't actually need to go back. We can just press F7 and you will receive the mission from him by automatically. So here is the bartender. The bartender is a guy at who you can ask for refreshments. The refreshments are just the way of the game showing you, here you have you are new to the game, so at the first 24 hours, and by that it's mean your in-game time, not the server time, but basically if you will play for 24 hours, you can go to bartender and ask for refreshments to refill your water and food. So let's go and find him, where he would be. Probably in an inn. But where is an inn? You don't have it really marked any well, so Golden Bow Bar, probably that's going to be an inn, so let's go in. And bartender, here is bartender, Hermaden Appleby. So to ask for refreshments, you just walk up to him, right click him and ask for refreshments. There you go, and he will fill up your water and food supplies to full. Awesome! To find out how long have you been playing in total, you can press the start button and you can see it here. Game, time in game, current is 43 minutes, total is 2.5 hours. So you want to look at the total time in game. So when this will go to 24 hours, you will no longer be able to ask for refreshments. So it's a good idea when you are starting out to be nearby your bartender or your starting village. What's the next quest? Let's press F7 to see. Digging. A very common way to find resources like clay is to use a shovel and dig. You also need to flatten land in order to build on. Go out and dig some dirt now. Drop the dirt before returning since it is pretty heavy to carry around. So, you can go outside. You can dig for clay. So let's see, well, or dirt, it doesn't matter. I know he said dig for dirt, but you don't need to dig for dirt. Just need to dig. Let's see, there is horse, there is dirt, there is some moss. Where actually is there some clay nearby? Because we will want clay eventually. Okay, there might be no clay in here in the front, so let's search for it on the back side. By the way, you can't run. So just to keep in mind, you will try to press shift when you are moving quite a lot, and you will probably notice me pressing it, and how you can notice it is just the top action bar menu will just be changing. So yeah, sometimes I derp, but that's perfectly normal. Okay, is there clay nearby in here? Doesn't look like. Okay, never mind then, let's just do the normal digging. Just for some dirt. So to dig for dirt, you need to be standing on a tile you want to dig. You need to activate your shovel, or you can actually, what you can do is take the shovel and drag and drop it on your toolbar. And let's also put there a hatchet and put it here. Now if I will press 1 or 2 on my keyboard, you can see I'm activating these two items. So we need to activate our shovel, right click the tile or select it and click on dig. You will start to dig. There you go, you dug a hole. And you have a dirt, which weighs 20 kilograms, so he wasn't lying when he said drop the dirt before returning. So to drop it, you have actually, with dirt, you have two options to drop it. You can drop it on ground or as a pile. The difference is, if you will drop it on ground, you will literally drop it on ground. So you saw like I went a little bit up because I dropped it and I raised the land back to its original size. So let's dig again. And now, if we will select drop as a pile, you will see it as a pretty much inventory. So if you want to dig for dirt and just store it, you can do it like this. Okay, that was this task. Let's see what else my friend Guide wants me to do. Let's press F7. Planks. Okay, here we want me to make planks. Alright, so we need to go to take our log. And let's take this one because we already chipped a little bit from it. So let's take it. Let's open up my inventory. With the saw you may create planks. I want you to try one now. When that is done, all you need are some nails and you can start building a house. Simple as that, right? Okay. So this way around, I'm not going to do it by activating a saw, right-click the log, select create, construction material plank. As you can see, it's really just taking a long time to get to that point. So what you can actually do instead, you can open up your crafting menu by pressing the crafting button on the right bottom, as you can see here, and it will bring up this crafting menu. Now, there is few buttons you need to be aware of. Most important is crafting recipes. You can open and you can search. So what I want to make a plank, so I will type down plank and you can see lots of informations and construction material plank, that's what I want. So we can just click on it and you see we need a saw and a log. So what I can do is I can open up my inventory and I can bring the saw on one side and then bring the log to the second box, and you can see what items you can do. So now I can just easily close the inventory and close the crafting recipes, and I can click on create and you will start to work with the saw on the log to make, I'm making a yoke, I want to cancel it and cancel it. I want to make a plank, there we go. So let's create a plank. There we go, and we managed to do a plank. Awesome. Now let me talk a little bit about stamina, because as you can see here, 1 of 3. So you can queue up the crafting recipes we want to do. So I just queued up 3, and it depends on your mind logic. So the more mind logic you will have, the more items you can queue. But as you can see, my stamina is currently at 100%. So if I will start creating plank, and you will keep an eye on the stamina, after you will finish one, it dropped to 92%. Now I'm making the second one, and it will drop again to 85%. And after this, it will drop down even more to 75%. When you are not moving and not doing anything, it will refill back to 99 or 100%. So what is actually the stamina means? The lower stamina you will have, the longer the creation will take. So let's see, if I will create, you can see 6 seconds per plank. Okay. So what is for the second plank? 6.4 seconds per plank. Okay, and now the third one is 8.4 seconds per plank. So you need to be aware of this as well. Okay, that's all cool, but how to make the crafting even easier? Close it. Okay, let's remove the stuff from the crafting grid. There we go. Let's also close the inventory. So what you can actually do instead of dragging, because for example you will have loads of items and you just will search through it, so you want to make it fast, so you will search for the recipe in your crafting recipes, and you can see I have the plank. Now I can right click the plank and click on add starting items to crafting, so it will put it in here by itself. Awesome, as you can see, we already raised from 49% to 56% chance. So the more you craft, the bigger chance of finishing you will have. And you can, by the way, see the skill changes in the event window in here by just selecting skills. So let's remove it, let's close it, and we can go and ask for another quest. So let's press F7. What now? Mining. Now go use the pickaxe on some rock to get the feel of mining. Select tunnel, which eventually will open up into the mountain. You may find valuable ore inside the mountain and even precious gems. If you will find ore, you may smelt it in a fire and use the iron to create an anvil and nails. Okay, he wants us to go mining. Alright, so let's drop down the planks because we don't need them. So drop on ground. Cool. We also don't need wooden scrap, so drop on ground. As you can see, if you have more than one type of item on the ground, it will go into the pile, so it's just a visual thing. To take stuff out, you want to right click it and you can open it, and you can see it in here, so you can just take one plank and one scrap if you want, or you can just put it all in here. So let's put all of this, just click on one, select one and shift like this, like you would do normally in, for example, Windows. And we can drag and drop it in here. Okay. So he wants us to go mining. Okay, so to mine, we need to find a suitable place to mine. Oh, I found a clay. That's nice. Okay, that's cool. Also, be careful. There is fall damage, of course, so you can fall down and break your knees, which you really don't want to do. Because it's like in real life. If you will fall down and break your knee or just break your leg, you will move slower and there is a chance that it will not heal. Let's swim a little, shall we? Oh, achievement, get wet feet. Swimming, yay. By the way, if you are swimming, keep a real eye on your stamina. Because if the stamina will drop whilst you are swimming, you will drown. Trust me, you will. Okay, so there is a really nice exposed rock. Not really high enough. Well, it is because I can't climb it. So you have few options. We can raise with the digging, we can raise the grass tile, or we can climb. So to reach our destination, which is the rock, we need to start climbing, like use the climbing skill. The more you will use the climbing skill, the better you will be, the more you will be able to just climb. To activate, just click climbing on the action bar down right. And we are climbing. You are climbing and move slower. You do not regain stamina. But we can just climb this a little hill. And then we will, when we stop moving, we will stand on here, but you can see the stamina is stuck at 92%, and as long as you are climbing, the stamina will not regain. If you are climbing that much that your stamina will drop down, when it reaches 0, the climbing will automatically be disabled and you will fall down, probably to your doom. So now that we are facing the rock tile, we want to activate our pickaxe, right click it, mining, and what you want to do in this case, you want to tunnel. Mining is an action where you are mining inside the mine, but to open up the mine you need to tunnel. There is also prospecting, which I will cover later because it's quite, well, it's important. The prospecting is important. So now I will just select tunnel, you start to tunnel, and again my stamina is going down when I am doing or I'm interacting with stuff, and mission accomplished. So we don't need to open up the mine, but if you want to open up the mine, you need to keep on tunneling. So again, you will select tunnel and tunnel until the wall will break and you will have an entrance into the mine, and then you will be mining like normal. And it takes a little time to do it, so I'm not going to do it right now. I'm just going down and stop climbing. go. So I will be mining in here, tunneling down, opening up the mine in future. Okay, what else do we have? By the words, that's all. A few final advice: try to find bed when logging off. If you sleep long enough, you will be invigorated and receive a bonus for a while when you return. When it comes to fighting, I can't teach you that. Initially, just do as much as possible. Standing still, doing nothing is usually less effective. Good one. So it's just a little hint: if you will be attacked and you just want to fight back, don't stand and wait for the result. Move around like you would do in normal life. So for example, just circle around your enemy, because you will be harder to hit if you will be moving. And that's it, I guess, for this episode where we went through the in-game tutorial. And next time we will be actually doing a little bit more stuff, and I will show you what you can do with the clay, and if we will have time, I will also show you the mine, and we will be digging for some precious resources. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the series, subscribe, favorite, share the video with your friends if you are interested in playing Wurm Online or Wurm Unlimited. Just play with friends because it's more fun. And if you have any questions or any recommendations, put it down into the comments section below the video. Take care and be awesome. Bye bye.